So hi mga best, welcome back to my channel. My name is X if you have forgotten, and apparently it's the end of the year 2018. I decided actually to create this video where I will be telling you all of my makeup favorites for the past year. So here's the backstory. I actually said to myself at the beginning of 2018 that I'll be limiting, or I have actually a no-buy status for makeup. I made it upon myself that I will not make any makeup purchases from January 2018 to September 2018. So, yun, it actually happened. It's actually successful. But most of the makeup products here that I will be showing you today, I've been using them now for the past year. Most importantly, they are already like, yung mga subok na, I have already tested them. It actually takes just a month or so for me to test out products and for me to say that they are actually working for me, or they're actually good, or they're actually highly recommended by me. Don't judge me on this because they're actually already tried and tested, even though I have that kind of long hiatus or of a no-buy makeup status. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So I don't really have skincare in here. I don't really do skincare. It is my resolution, one of my resolutions this year, to improve my skincare routine. So I don't have anything to show you with regards to skincare. So without further ado, please keep on watching and let's proceed to the video. So let's begin with a facial mist. So after actually using my facial scrub or washing my face, I actually use this. I actually also use this before doing my makeup, and I also actually use this after doing my makeup to set my makeup. So, alam nyo to, if you have been watching my previous videos, you surely would know what this is. It's actually the Beauty Bakery Witch Hazel Facial Mist. So, this is like my cult favorite since day one. I don't really need to explain anymore since I have already explained how beautiful and how highly recommended this is. So the next thing would be primers. I only have one favorite primer this year, or in 2018, because I have really not, or I have not been doing heavy makeup, like, you know, this heavy, or, you know, I have not been taking up my face. I only put on kilay and lip and cheek tint whenever I go out. So I only have one primer, and that is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I have been using this for the past year or so, and this is actually already my second tube. Matipid siya actually. And I have oily skin, so I need something that could prolong my makeup, that could make my makeup stick to my face the whole day. So I have already tested this for the past year or so, and this actually sticks by me. Literally, it makes my makeup stick to my face. So I really love it. It's one for the books. It's the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. So let's proceed to foundation. I actually only have one favorite foundation. It's because, again, I haven't been doing a full face of makeup like every day for the past year. So I only have like my true tried and tested foundation, and that would be the Ordinary Serum Foundation in the shade 2.0 and light medium neutral. So this is so good. I actually am wearing it right now with the primer, and it's really lightweight. It's like watery and the coverage is not really good, but that's what I want in a foundation. I only wanted something to make me look natural, not yung really cakey na really high coverage that actually usually makes my face cake up, if you know what I mean. So I actually really love this one because it does not make my face look caked up. So after foundation, let's actually proceed to concealer, because that's how I usually do, or that's the order where I do my face usually. So concealer, I only have one concealer for this year. It's the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I have two shades in here. I use this alternately, if you know what I mean. So usually minsan if I get darker, I use this one in the shade Beige 25, and for my usual highlighting, I actually use this Fair Neutral 10. So I actually have Fair Neutral 10 on my under eye area, and this Beige one on here on my pimple. If you can see it on the camera, I don't know. Matagal na yung pimple na yan. It has been there since the 29th, I guess. So, naka-New Year na yan dyan sa forehead ko. I think that's already my horn because I'm a unicorn. Or I'm a narwhal because mataba akong unicorn. So, yeah. These babies, they are really, really, I don't know how to explain. They're really, the formula is really like, gives you good coverage. It's really thick. It's really, like, it could actually cover yung mga chismis sa mukha mo. Sometimes, when I don't, or when I can't be bothered to put on foundation, I actually just use these two, for my whole face, not just for concealing. It's like I use them for foundation. I have no words. They're the best. The next best thing in here would be powder. Yeah, powder. I have here my Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One Light powder. This is very, very cheap. Only 169 pesos. I already have, like, this is my second one for 2018, I guess. And I am in the shade Nude Beige. I don't know about you, but this powder, it has a bit of coverage. I don't know how to explain how good this is, but it's really, really, like, really soft, and kakulay talaga siya ng skin ko. And it's like, I use this to blot, oil. I use this to set my base. I use this to bake under my eyes. I actually just pick up, like, a sponge, then I dig into this, then use it to set or to bake. And it's really, really cost effective. It's only 169 pesos. Imagine, yung ibang powder nga, they could, yung presyo, they could be up until 1,000 or so pesos. And masyadong mahal na yun for me. I don't really buy expensive things. I actually have another powder in here. This has been in my makeup bag for the past year, and this is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. So, yeah, it's like a loose powder. It's in this container, and it has a puff, but I don't usually use the puff. I just, pour some of the content here on the lid or on the cap, and then I use my brush to set my face with it. And actually, if I use this at the beginning of my day or sa umaga, whenever, or before I go out in the morning, it actually prevents oiliness on my skin for like several hours. So it's really, really good, and it has like a mineral mint thingy in it that makes you feel cool whenever you use it. So after powder, I guess, I will go into contour. So my favorite contouring product for the past year is this e.l.f. Contour palette in here. This is not new. This is already like an old favorite, but Here you could already have, or you could get 4 products. It has like a bronzer, a contouring shade, this yellow powder in here, and a highlighting shade here. I don't usually use the highlighting shade because it's a bit chalky for me, but my favorites in here are the bronzer and the contouring shade. I actually have the contouring or the darker shade here or on my face right now. And the mirror, god, it has a huge ass mirror. I actually bring it when I travel as well. Perfect for traveling. And well, speaking of contour palette, I have another thing that I use for contouring and for bronzing. Actually, it's in the shade Morocco. It's from Pink Sugar. It's a local product. So this is really good. I have been using this baby for the past year as well. So this is how it looks like. It actually has a powder, a mirror as well. And it's actually really good because it's a neutral bronzer. It does not give my skin. I actually have it on right now as well, on top of the e.l.f. Contour shade. So it does not actually give you like a reddish glow or a reddish tinge to your contour or to your bronzer. I don't know how to explain it, but it's somewhere in the middle, which is really good for somebody like me na I actually contour on, or I actually bronze my face on a daily basis. Bronzers and contouring palettes are one of my favorite makeup products next to mascaras. So this is really good. I don't know how to explain how good this is, but it's a local product and I recommend that you buy it. I actually have 2 Careline blushes. It's the Careline Oil Control Blush On. I have one in Fresh Tomato and the other one in Peach Glow. My camera could not, I mean, they look really the same on camera. But I have Fresh Tomato on my face right now. And I really love it. I mean, it gives you the fresh. It's from the name, I think, I guess. It gives you a fresh look. And yeah, this is Peach Glow and this is Fresh Tomato. So they're actually really cheap, only 95 pesos if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, look at my blush. It's really fresh, right? I don't need to explain this to you. Careline is also a local product and I also highly recommend that you try them out. So the other blush that I'm raving about in the past year, I have been using this non-stop. It's actually the Beauty Bakery Bake Clay. It actually looks like this. I have only one. It's in the shade Rose Petal. This actually, alam ko, the clay blush thingy has been raved about in the past year, or 2017 pa nga eh. But this one, it's really good. I mean, kahit first time ko i-try, this is how it yeah, so that's there. That's how it looks like when swiped on my, or when swatched on my hand. But on the face, it actually really gives you a fresh, again, fresh. Kasi when it comes to blush, I want blushes that give me a fresh look. With this blush over here, parang nakatulog ako for like 8 to 12 hours when I use this. So it's really travel friendly as well. I also use it on my lips because it's the shade, it's so nice. It has like an old rosy tone to it. It's really good and it makes you look fresh, and I don't need to explain anymore on that, right? So I think I'm gonna proceed to highlighter, and I only have one, but this is like the best highlighter ever for me in 2018. So without further ado, it's the EB Advanced Glow Out Highlighter. I have it in the shade Strobe. So this is, or I got this, I actually bought this in Manila pa, because it has been sold out here. And I only bought this for 199 pesos. They have like this promo thingy when they first released this. And look, it's like a gold dome that, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, look at that. So this is how the highlighter there. So it's really like second skin, and I have it on my face right now, on my nose, on my cheekbones and my cupid's bow, and I really like it. I don't know, I have no bad words to say about this baby, but ang tipid pa niya. I mean, I usually just, you know, swirl my brush on it and then put it on my face, but it's still like parang buo pa rin siya. So yeah, this is also a local product, and also I have been or one of my resolutions for this year is to use more local products. So yeah, I think I'll proceed to eyebrow products. Yeah, because kilay is life. It's really important that we invest in a good eyebrow product. So I actually have two here in front of me. First one is the Milani Stay Put Brow Color. I am in the shade dark brown. So this is how it looks like. Gamit na gamit ko to. I only have one of this, but hindi pa siya nauubos. Dark brown because my natural hair color is really black. I think this is the perfect color for me. It's actually also waterproof. I used it when I went swimming once. I don't usually wear makeup when I go swimming, but I used this once just to test it, and it did not budge on my kilay. It stayed on kahit na I was like swimming for hours. And the other, or the next pang kilay that I introduced to you is the MINISO Eyebrow Pencil in dark gray. So this is how it looks like. I actually have two. I don't know where the other one is, but it's like the basic Korean pangkilay with the spoolie on the other side, and the product on the other side. I have this one in the round tip, so it has like a really fine tip over there. It's not your typical na parang triangle na tip na pangkilay, and I use this on the beginning here of my eyebrows, and I use this to fill in the other parts of my brow that has, like, you know, bald spots. So this is only $179 if I'm not mistaken. It's really cheap, affordable, and it's readily available on your nearest MINISO shop, right? I think I'm going into mascara, and I actually have two favorites for the past year, and yeah, I'm also wearing it on my lashes right now. And another resolution actually that I have for this year is to not wear falsies, but to just, you know, layer on my mascara, right? Because hassle kapag lalagay ka pa ng falsies, and then you have to like put the glue and all those things, and so like that, and you have to throw it away after like a good 1 or 2 uses. So it's really like not cost effective. Although I only use those cheap as Taiwan lashes that are really good, but are really good and are also really affordable. But yeah, I don't have to waste any more lashes for this year because I have learned to layer on my mascara. So yeah, if you could observe my lashes, that's all natural. I only layered my mascara earlier. So yeah, my two of my favorites is the Essence Lash Princess. It's like an old one already. And the EB Advance Lash Define Waterproof Mascara. So also this EB Advance Lash Define Waterproof Mascara, I have used this while I was swimming as well sa pool. And yeah, it did not budge. What's the best thing about this is it's actually really cheap, and it has another one here at the bottom for your bottom lashes. And yeah, I don't need to explain how amazing this Essence Lash Princess mascara This is like a cult favorite of everybody. Everyone has been raving about this on YouTube. It's because it's so good. It's the one that I'm using, or I have used on my eyelashes right now, and I only had 2 layers, and yeah, my eyelashes are like false eyelashes. So I actually forgot about eyeshadows. I only have 3 eyeshadow palettes here in front of me. First things first, let's go local. You know, favorite eyeshadow palettes over the past year is the EB Pro Play Palette eyeshadow. It's really like cohesive. It's, I mean, you could do a lot of looks with this palette. It has a pretty highlighting shade over here. Yeah, it's actually this highlighting shade here, and I have it on my brow bone and on my you know, inner lid or inner corner. So this is so beautiful. I mean, this is only 149 pesos, and you can't say no to this because it's really cheap. It's perfect for traveling. It does not include like yung brush na hindi naman nagagamit, and you know, it's lakas maka-busy yard. The combination of the mattes and the shimmers on this eyeshadow palette is so perfect. I'm like, I don't have anything bad to say about this, but perfect. And the next eyeshadow palette would be the Dream Street collection by Careline Lights. This is a collaboration, or her collaboration with Colourpop. She's actually like my favorite YouTuber, and you know, my favorite Colourpop person, if I have to say that, because all her collabs, they're actually on point. They're actually really tagos. They're really good. I mean, Careline Lights, she's really smart when it comes to creating colors. I mean, creating palettes. I mean, putting together color choices. She's really smart about that, and yeah, she knows what she's doing. So I really love her. So this is how the palette looks like. I know it has you know, blues and teals, but I mean, blue is my favorite, one of my favorite colors. Apparently, just look at my hair. It actually has the same color as my hair. But this blue here, called Mermaid Boy, I love putting it on top of this one here. It's Water Bearer. I mean, they're kind of like the same color family, but this one is matte and this one is a shimmer. And I love putting this one on top of the matte one because it goes on really good. I cannot explain the pigmentation of this palette. The shimmers, they are so good. This bluish silvery shade in here called Kaleidoscope, I usually use this to highlight my inner corner, and my eyes really pop out when I use this. It's like I had 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I know this was released late 2017, but this is again my favorite for 2018 and for all the years to come. And yeah, last eyeshadow palette that I have here with me, actually the Norvina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Aside from the outside color, I actually have 4 Anastasia Beverly Hills palette here with me, but this has been my favorite. This is how the color family of this palette looks like. So I actually have Celestial on the center of my lids for me to achieve this coral thing that I have made earlier, and I have a separate video for that. So I don't know, most people on YouTube does not really love this palette, but knowing that I really love purples, why will I not love this palette? I mean, formula wise, Anastasia has the best eyeshadows. Modern Renaissance, one of the best, one for the books. And yeah, Norvina, you could actually use these mattes here, over here at the end of the palette for your everyday look. You could also use this shimmer over here called Dreamer. I actually just usually put it all over my lid and I'm actually good to go. So yeah, I have no words, and I am actually looking forward to more eyeshadows from Anastasia Beverly Hills because they're one of my favorite brands when it comes to eyeshadows. So yeah, let's proceed to the last part of this video. I have here 4 lippies. So actually I have a tint here, one of my favorites to use on my lip. I actually have 2 of these. I don't know where I put the other one. This one is like the pinky shade, and I have the other one which is like the red, bright red shade. So this is the Tony Moly Tony Tint Delight. Yeah, it's a cult favorite as well. It's really cheap, only 198 pesos if I'm not mistaken. I am fond of using this on my lips, and if not for this blush over here, I also use this on my cheeks because it makes me look really fresh throughout the day, and it does not budge. It's a water gel tint that when you put into your cheeks, you could like really blend it. It's really blendable, and so mabango. It's so masarap. I don't have anything bad to say about it. So yeah, and the next lip product that I actually have here is this BLK Cosmetics, I don't know what you call this. Let me search it on Instagram. This is like the velvet, oh yeah, it's the soft matte mousse from BLK. So I bought mine alongside the other thingies from the 90s collection. It came with a bum bag that's really cute that I keep on using. So I have it in the shade Booyah, like Booyah. It's perfect. I mean, it's your perfect peachy nude and has a really soft, you know, consistency, and it's really mabango. And oh my god, it's like cake. It smells like cake, and I really like using it. So this is how it looks like when you blend it. So it's one of my favorites for my lip. The formula is really lightweight. It reminds me of the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip thingy. And the last favorite lip product that I have in here are these Sunny's Face Fluff Mats. So they are really good. I have Nudist on my lips right now. The formula, I love how it really glides onto my lips. I usually have chapped lips kasi malaki bunganga ko and I have braces. But with this formula, I don't have to bother with my chapped lips because as you can see, it's really like kinda, I don't know, it's really matte outside there. It looks really dry, but you know, when you glide it or when you swipe it onto your lips, it's really I don't know, I can't stop using this. I only had this middle of December, and I'm kind of new to the to this. I have the other one here in Milkshake, although parang I could say to myself that I have a lot of lippies that are in these, you know, color family. But you know, I don't know, I mean, there, this is Milkshake. It's really good. It reminds me of the 80s where people are like having nude lips, yung parang old school na subdued color na parang bright siya pero subdued. I don't know how to explain it. Parang nakikita ko siya sa lips ng ABBA kasi when I was a kid, I was fond of listening to ABBA and watching their videos. So, yung mga ganitong kind of lipstick colors, I could see them sa ABBA, sa girls ng ABBA, hindi sa boys, okay? It's like, it takes me back to my childhood. The colors, I mean, I cannot explain the shade range of this lip product in here. And it will be, I guess, my favorite for this year as well. So, yeah, Sunny's Face. So yeah, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed taking the ride with me. I hope that, you know, meron din kayong mga favorites here from my list. If you do, please chat with me on the comment section below. And again, I will also be putting everything that I have mentioned on the description box alongside with the prices. So yeah, I wish you all a happy 2019, more productive, more powerful, more aggressive, more relentless this year, because good things will be coming. Yeah, right? It has been a pleasure to be with all of you today, and thank you for listening to me, for watching my videos, and I promise that I'd step up and do more this year. So, yeah, goodbye now. See you all on my next videos. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please always remember that I love you all. Mwah!